Hello, today we're going to look at the explanation for my assignment. No, from my, what is this? One of the quiz. And it's about Metropolis Monte Carlo. So the first question is about running averages. So we have these measurements 5, 7, 8, 3, 1, -5. And then it gives us running averages of 0 for the first one. No, for the 0th one. And then the first one is 5. And so we need to find what is the running averages for step number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then the way that we do it is actually by figuring out what the formula is. So this is the formula, which we can translate to this one right here. So we are given the first step running averages, which is 5, and then which is at the n is equal to 1, right? N equal to 1 means the number of steps that we have already taken. So this will be n equal to 0, and this will be n equal to 1, x equal to 7, things like that, right? So by doing the next one, so by doing this bit right here, xn plus 1, we just plug in the formula. So the first x is 5 times 1 plus 7 divided by 1 plus 1, and then we got this one, right? And then we directly get the answer because that's the answer right here, 6. But if we want to try again, we can do for x equal to 3. So using this formula, this is previously 6, so we plug in 6, n is equal to 2 now, and then plus 8, because this is 8, divided by 3, which is 2 plus 1, and then we got 6.67, so we got that answer. Question number 2, the question asks us to find if the middle flip spin is okay or not. So we are given this first energy, up, down, up, and then it says that if up it's -1, down is +1. This is our energy, or Hamiltonian, and so we can figure out what this energy is, right? And what that is because S1 is up, S2 is down, and S3 is up, that means S1 is negative, S2 is positive. So we do this, and then we got that the first energy is +1. If we change the flip sign to up, that will be everything is in negative, right? And we got -3. And because the initial energy is higher than the latter energy, we accept the new states. So the answer is we accept the trial state. Number 3, when we are given that S1, S2, and S3 are all up. So that means everything is in negative sign. And then they ask us if we flip this sign, what happens? So if we flip the sign, that will be positive, right? If we flip the sign, it will be positive. That means it's still is -3. Let's look at this again. Negative. So +1, +1, +1. That will be -1, -1, 3, right? Whereas this one, if we flip the sign, it will be, it will be negative. Sorry, what was the energy again? So this S2, S3. S2 now is positive, negative, and then negative. So this will be +1. This will be -1, and this will be +1, right? Negative. So we got -1, +1, -1. That means we got -1. And sorry, I got this wrong. This should be -1. So because it's -1, the initial energy, this initial energy is bigger. It's smaller than the trial energy. So we can't really know. So we don't necessarily reject it, but it may be accepted or may not. So what we do is we compare the R value, or the random number value, and with the energy here. So if we have 3 separate situations. So if we have R is equal to 0.36 and B is infinity, or T is 0, what happens is we always reject it, actually, because if B is super high, that means the exponential is going to be low and R is always going to be greater, right? So we reject it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And then if we have definite value of B and the exponential is bigger than R, the trial state, then we accept it. Same goes as when T is really large. If T is really large, it means the trial state will always lesser than the thermal energy, so we accept it. That's it for today. Thank you.